Hello everybody, this is Matt back with you with some more LSPDFR. We did that last one, ended up in the city, had a couple fun call outs, so figure we'll give it a shot. We're going to start down here in Grove, and I'm not really going to worry about sticking to just one particular part. Just wherever we end up, So, cool. We're going to go ahead and be using the state trooper vehicle again. Go ahead and kick those lights right on off. And let's go ahead and put ourselves on for calls. So we are now available. Hopefully everybody out there had a great weekend and so far having a good week. Can't believe it's already Wednesday. Feels like it should certainly be more like a Tuesday or so, but it is pretty cool. But we have something actually right up here in front of us. Let's go ahead and get through this intersection here. See what's going on. Yeah, I know we're on Baller's Turf. Oh, this is just going to end horribly, isn't it? Whoa, that sucks. Goodness. Drop that gun. What are you doing? Get the gun. Oh, we're in it deep here, aren't we? Right in the middle of gang territory. Oh my goodness. I don't even know what I want to do. Let's try to find cover of some sort, and we need panic attack going here. Let's get a panic. We've got people everywhere gunning for us. We should have our big gun right now. I'm just seeing guns everywhere. Obviously shots just being fired off everywhere. It looks like they're coming back here to trace me. Let's see if we can't get out of this situation. I don't really want to be up on a roof, but hey, this actually may be our safest spot. Let's crouch. There we go. They are certainly coming after us. And down. Oh goodness, they're coming up here after me. This is not the way I wanted to start the night. That's for sure. Getting them down though. Go ahead and reload. Stop shooting our officers. I think he's our last one and then we're good. If I could hit him, that would help. I think he's down. Okay, I think we are good. Goodness. Wow, that was way to start. We got bodies on roofs here.
You disgust me.
Yeah, they disgust me too. I was just coming up to see what's going on with my officer, and wow.
Glad that's settled, buddy.
Yeah, I guess it's settled. We'll call it that. First off, I actually hit a dude's car, so he was going to get out and just try to beat me. I don't know if he ended up fleeing when all the shots started, but oh my goodness. Yeah, we're going to go and stop this traffic because we got to clean up this scene real quick. See if we can help our buddy first off. That's going to be, oh, I don't want to just run him over. This will be our first thing. Let's see if we can perform CPR and hopefully get him up and breathing again. One of those interesting cars that looks like he had pulled over and started all of this. Man, that was popping. As soon as we get him hopefully alive, we're going to find out. I mean, I don't have a lot of hope. He took several shots right there, and I was right in the middle of all that gunfire myself. Yeah, I'm not surprised it's failed. We're going to go ahead and call the coroner down here. So I was going to say what we're going to do after we tried to get him up and going, but that clearly wasn't going to happen.
Davis.
Y'all can all just chill. I do want to search this vehicle because this is the guy he actually ultimately had pulled over. So let's see what he has. Looks like a drug car to me, doesn't it? Baggy of meth. Yep. Stacks of past due medical bills. Welcome to America. Alright, we're going to go and get this towed out of here. All these other ones that are abandoned.
Flatbed. Assistance required in Davis.
And he got lit up. Due to all the shots fired, like all these cars, we're not even going to touch it. I'm going to just walk over my guy there. We're just going to get out of this area because not only it's going to take us forever, but it's just going to probably start causing some major havoc. So I'm going to make sure that they get a couple bodies going, and then we're just going to head on out. Yeah, they're taking care of our officer. Of course, we know it's going to end up being died by gunshot, unfortunately. While we're actually waiting, we need to give ourselves a fresh loadout because we used quite a bit of ammo and we got ourselves hurt. So, you know what? Let's go ahead and pop on over to our menu and get ourselves all cleared up. Alright, there we go. So it looks like, yep, cause of death was shot by handgun. Yep. Okay, so now that they've determined that, we're just going to go ahead and ease right on out of here. It's already popping a little bit for me. Just because there's so much going on scene. That stop traffic will clear on its own once we get out of the area. You see how many cars all the way down here even are stopped and abandoned. I mean, I can't blame them. Well, I do blame them. I don't know if I were cruising through a neighborhood and shots started firing off that I would just abandon it and run on foot. Probably try to hightail it out of there in the car, but whatever, GTA logic. It's all good. So as you see, we're probably going to keep getting those coroner messages pop up because they got a lot of bodies to cover. And they're all going to say the same thing, probably death by handgun. But in the meantime, we're just going to go ahead and make sure we are on for calls here. Now we're good. Man, that train is loud. Once it passes, we're just going to cruise on out the Grove Street area. So we had that getting us right off the bat. We're just going to try to back up our officer there as an ambient event. It was red, but it was on the right. That's fine. And next thing we know, gun is pulled, and man, the gangs just start popping. I think there's a way actually in LSPDFR to make it so that if you do run across gangs like that, that they don't automatically see you as an enemy and just start popping off. I think I saw it somewhere in one of the INI config files, but I never really messed with it. It makes it for some certain excitement.
Citizens reporting a
we'll go ahead
suspicious
and,
vehicle in Chamberlain Hills.
No, we're going to ignore that simply because where it is, you can see on the map we're expanded. That's just right on Grove, right around that area. And we're going to make sure we kind of get out of this area. Just so we don't keep having to mess with that scene. Alright, does this light not turn green? I think it's red for almost everybody. Now green for them. So, well, we'll just be patient. Gotta follow the traffic laws here. However, if it's not turning green yet, they're already green. Once this traffic goes, we're just gonna go ahead and cheat. We got lights. Takedowns are not the lights I was talking about. Alright, there we go. Got through that intersection. But yeah, I want to move a little bit away from Grove right now because that scene was going to be a nightmare to try to clean up. Y'all saw what happened, so not going to fight that one. We'll just kind of go out and see if we can hopefully get a call more out towards this area, maybe a little bit north. Don't want to be too near them. Turn right in my lane, I'm sure. Actually wasn't too bad, dude. I had the right of way. I'd been sitting there longer. So yeah, again, we're not going to just necessarily confine ourselves to the city. If somehow we end up on a pursuit and out in the county, then wherever we leave off that call, we'll just go ahead and patrol that area. We are a state trooper, so we have jurisdiction over the entire state.
Honey Boo, you look great.
Well, thank you, Honey Boo. Yeah, I haven't had a video in a few days. It was a really busy weekend. It was a holiday weekend here for us, and took advantage to get some work stuff done. But I'm also going to be out of town all of next week. I don't really like pre-recording, but I'm going to try to pre-record some episodes of both LSPDFR and also some more of our RDR2 complete playthrough, and then have them published while I'm gone.
We have a traffic alert for a shootout.
Go ahead and take that shootout traffic alert. That wasn't really good on my lights, but okay, there we go. So we're gonna go check out this ANPR hit for wanted for a recent shootout. I've already had experience with that once tonight, so hopefully this is nothing too crazy. But yeah, I will actually be out of the country, and where I'm going, the internet is really spotty. So A, I wouldn't even have my computer with me. That's the first problem, but B, even if I were able to record a video, it would probably take me about 17 days to actually get it uploaded, so we're not even going to worry about that, but I am going to try to have at least 3 videos. I got to get a lot of recording done, because not only do I want to try, I want to try to have a video every other day for you, almost daily. I want one, at least LSPDFR one day and RDR2 the next, if I can help it. Been busy, but while I'm gone, I got to get some pre-recording going to make sure we can make that happen. But I will be out of pocket, and you will not be able to hear from me at all while I'm gone. Let's see.
Attention Unit 3-8. Approach with caution.
We are approaching with caution. Let's go ahead and flip him up. Already had our lights going, so he knows he's been signaled to pull over. He or she, I'm not sure. Where is this going? This is about as illegitimate as you can possibly be.
You are pissing me off. Stop.
Really? That's how... Again, y'all have seen my my whole stops lately have been interesting to say the least. But we're going to go ahead and get us out a patrol backup unit. I want to make sure, since this is somebody wanted, and not only wanted, but wanted for a shootout, probably just going to go ahead and felony stop them. I know we could actually do that with our police radio, but we're not going to worry about doing the felony stop. Well, we're going to do felony stop, but just with us and our backup whenever he does arrive. Hopefully he arrives. I don't see anything on the map popping up. So we're going to give that one more crack, and if it doesn't work...
Assistance needed.
What's going on? What are they doing?
Heights.
Oh, no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. You are not playing that game. She's got a nightstick. I'm not sure what the other one has, so we're going to start with... Well, we're going to go with the stun on her. You are not... bad idea. Bam. Yeah. Good lord, more gang action. We're getting the big gun. Dude, are you not seeing this popping off behind you? We got people everywhere with guns. Good lord.
Attention, this is dispatch. We are code 4.
I'm glad my backup's not doing anything. And we are about dead. I gotta get major cover because I'm about dead. Guys, I need y'all to help me. Help me, help me, help me. How many more are gonna show up? Goodness. We got one over here, still doing what he can. Man down. Okay. Goodness. Goodness, goodness. Stop that traffic. What the hell is going on here tonight? Man, I'm waiting on this dude to show up. The two ladies in the car.
Attention all units. We have a Grand Theft Auto in Murrieta Heights.
They just decided to step out of the car. I saw one of them had a nightstick. I wasn't sure what the other one had. I thought maybe a handgun, but I was hoping a nightstick. So one with the nightstick came running up on me, so I figured, well, we'll just try to tase her. If I'd known that the other woman had a handgun, I probably would have just started with my own pistol. That'd be the smart way to go, but yeah, well, she could do some serious damage, maybe and kill me if she does it properly with the handgun. Wow, great parking for me there, dude. Appreciate it. Yeah, I still want to try to get the opportunity to get him out alive. So stun gun was my better option, but you saw she even started charging me after I stunned her, so we hit her in the head. We'll go ahead and see if we can do CPR on her, get her going. Everybody else is gunshots. They're pretty much done, so I'm not even going to worry about trying to get all those people alive. Somehow my buddy is still alive. I became very near death myself. Y'all saw that. We were running on almost no health. Thank God it regen quick enough. But yeah, somehow he made it too, so good for us. Cops won, them, well, minus a lot you see here. Okay, she was successful. However, that does not mean in any way, shape, or form she is getting out of here in anything other than cuffs. As far as I know, she was our wanted one, so we're going to go ahead and get this stun gun ready and stop her. You're not going anywhere, woman. Going straight into cuffs right now.
Oh, Jimmy's gonna have a lot of fun with your ass back in the station.
I'm sure he will. I gotta figure out how to get rid of these mating vehicles here. We're gonna grab her. Just put her a little bit over to the side. Release her. I don't want to leave her here with any weapons, so let's go ahead and pat her down. Just make sure she's got nothing on her that we need to worry about. She had that nightstick, of course. Let's see what she got. There goes a bunny. A rusty spoon, a burnt meth pipe, and a pocket camera. Okay, well, ma'am, you're just going to stay right there for me. Let's see if this is in any way, shape, or form possible. Seriously doubting it. Now we're just going to see if we can pull out. Our car's destroyed, so we'll have to get that fixed. Okay, that'll work. We'll go ahead and turn our takedowns on. It's starting to get daytime, but yeah, whatever. Grab her, put her in the back of the vehicle while we finish cleaning this up. Cleanup wise, again, since there's a whole heck of a lot going on here, I'm just going to call the coroner. We'll go ahead and get them doing their work. We're going to search their vehicle, the original call, because they were wanted for a shootout. course, can't say we're shocked by that. Came out and decided to kill us, or attempt to at least, and thankfully we made it out. Let's go ahead and get our coroner call. Nah, no big deal. Sometimes it registers, sometimes it doesn't. No big deal. We can do it this way. So let's go ahead and request the coroner, and they'll come here and
Assistance required.
start cleaning everything up.
El Barrel Heights.
And how many are there down? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we saved her. The whole origination of this massacre that occurred was because of her. So let's go ahead and obtain that plate number, and we'll go ahead and search the vehicle real quick. She had a burnt meth pipe on her. So drug paraphernalia, bottle of Percocet. Okay, so there's more and more of this. Let's go ahead and whip out our trusty tablet while the coroners get to work. And let's see, vehicle records, Schwartzer, Jessica Anderson. So everything is valid as far as the registration, insurance, and it is not stolen, so that's good. That is not her. I'm not sure if it was the other lady, but this is the one that we have. And great, she has a arrest warrant for possession of Ritalin. Nice. They also had Percocet. She had a burnt meth pipe, not to mention weapon, and she tried to assault us. So she never got through to us, but she certainly was making an attempt. So we're going to go ahead and just go straight for the arrest report. So let us start with, first off, we'll do drug paraphernalia. She certainly had the drug paraphernalia. Schedule 1, we got to remember Percocet and Ritalin, right? So see where those are. Don't see them on here real quick. Try Schedule 2. Percocet. There's that one, and there is our Ritalin. So we'll go ahead and now add to it. We need to get, probably going to be an assault charge, I would presume, on us, or attempted to at least. So yeah, we'll go with attempted assault. Actually, let's go with battery, because battery is actually using a weapon, isn't it? So we're going to go with aggravated battery on law enforcement. So aggravated simply because yeah, she knew well what was going on there. So she also was wanted, it said, ANPR hit for the shootout, but she didn't have anything warrant-wise for that. So we're just going to roll with these charges for now. She'll probably end up having a heck of a day at court. So we'll go ahead and get that submitted. No even citation for that, so we don't have to worry about handing her something there. But let's go ahead and request us a tow service. It's a large flatbed out here.
And El Barrel Heights.
All right, excellent. I do like our buddy here was driving the slick top. Looks pretty good. And slick tops are cool, and I know a lot of people just love them, but I like having the lights on top. If we were doing some sort of undercover calls, which at some point we probably will try to see what we can do there, then absolutely. But I'm pretty cool with these not actually being that way. So let's go ahead and I'll just question her real quick. What are you doing? I need some fresh air. Okay, well, keeps getting covered up, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. Let's get her out. We'll get her transported. Hopefully our buddy sticks around here for just a second, and he does it for us. Don't go anywhere, dude. Don't go anywhere.
Assistance required in El Barrel Heights.
There we go. Good. So he'll get her out of here. Vehicle is now being towed. Coroner is doing their work. So, like before, since there's quite the scene, and of course we have a traffic accident right there that we are just going to cruise right on away from. That traffic control will automatically clean itself up. So then we just got to make sure we are now turned on for calls. And we are now good. So, one other thing we need to do, of course, is give ourselves some more armor. Being down here in the city, Lord knows what's going to end up happening, so go and fix that health too. And we'll get back out there. Man, I would like a call in the city not to end in death, but also not just a simple jaywalking either. Let's have a real fun, entertaining call, but man, does it have to devolve to shots every time. Pretty violent city. Guess in large cities you're going to have stuff like that happen, but man, that was crazy. Alright, we got the green. We'll go ahead and move right on through here. Okay. I think the people in the far left lane there just sat all the way through a green, but well, that's on them. not gonna stop him. Probably just high as a kite, but okay, Banshee, what are you doing? He's kind of going all over the road. This truck is just cutting people off. And while I don't like it, we're just gonna ignore it for now. It's alright, you can turn, man. There you go. Good job. You made it. This guy's probably taking a left, isn't he? Sure is. So we'll just move right in here behind him. They pop up here on the highway heading back out kind of towards Blaine County area. If we make it there without getting some crazy call first. Or seeing some idiot just doing something stupid. We may work our ways back up to that area. I need to slow down. Tailgating a little much, aren't I? I would probably pull him over for doing the same thing, so we do not need to be doing that ourselves. What are you waiting for, man? Just a stop sign. One of y'all can make a decision here. Okay, he made it. Let's go, guys. Your turn. Somebody's turn. Really?
Yeah, man, I can't wait to go on vacation and hit up some of those Mexicans.
Now you want to go. Okay, I'm not going to sit there and wait through that. Not happening. Coming up here near the racetrack and casino.
My new website covers all 3 of my careers.
Well, good for you, man. All 3 of them, huh? I think this is right where you do the hipster rage mission with Trevor. That's a pretty funny one. There's one thing I hate about doing the city. It's fun, but there's a lot of just idle time and waiting on lights.
Dispatch to all SWAT
Oh,
units.
yeah,
We've got a
absolutely,
person with
we're
a
on that.
firearm in Grapeseed. Units respond code 3.
Grapeseed. Oh man, we got a ways to go. Oh, never mind. Excuse me. It said code 4. Disregard. As I'm sitting there driving like a fool. Let me kind of get back out here. That was in Grapeseed anyway. We were going to be a long ways away, but as you saw, it did pop up and say disregard. It is code 4, so probably just our officer inadvertently hitting the panic button. I imagine it's pretty easy to do if you're not paying attention. So that's a good thing. That means he's fine. That, or unfortunately, we had officers right there, and they just code 4'd it because he's dead. So we certainly hope that's not the case. Hopefully those lost boys are sticking to not doing up to no good. I think we'll cruise right down here by the casino, see if anything's going on there. We got somebody being reckless. Very, very reckless. Nope, I don't want it. I'm going to go in and I think turn all the ambience off. Because not only will they start popping up left and right, some of them are just a little too crazy. And I know I've done that one before, just messing around, and as soon as you get near him, the dude just takes off, and he's in a Banshee. And while I would like to do a pursuit, I'd really want to try to avoid doing that in the city right now if I can help it. But someday, we certainly will. I appreciate them following the laws, but I don't mind you actually trying to go a little faster than 20. Alright, there we go. They just tend to stop out of nowhere, so we're going to go ahead on up to the interstate. Start cruising that area. Thought that was an underglow for a second. It might still be, but we got other things to worry about. I'm not too picky on trying to be finicky on a ticket like that right this second. Make sure we can merge. We look good. So it should be, I believe, 65 through here. We'll wait and see when we actually get us a speed limit sign. But right now, everybody seems to be doing pretty well. Make sure we don't run across a drunk driver or somebody going crazy speeds. And I like to give them a little bit. Just like real life, I know most officers, if you're going 3, 4, depending where you are, someplace I know they'll give you even 10 or 12 over, but where I'm at, they're normally going to give you about 5 miles an hour before they mess with you too bad. But I was trying to figure out if he was going to take the exit or not. Kind of looked like he was trying it and then jumping right back on. But yeah, I'm not going to sit there and hammer somebody if this is 65 for going 71 or 72, something like that. But oh no, we're avoiding the car accident. Again, for now, I'm just going to ignore all those ambients until I turn them all off. I just keep forgetting to do that, so I might try to do that as soon as I get done with this episode, which I'm probably going to call after whatever next call or interaction we end up having. Again, I'm trying to keep the videos at a watchable time for you. So far, been kind of quiet the last few minutes. Makes me wonder if I'm actually on for calls or not. Yep, we are, so that's good. Since we made it up here, I don't want to head to my dreaded Polito. You know how that call went. Well, we're certainly going to do another one up there sometime in the near future, but we'll just kind of cruise through. See, you know what, actually, no, I was going to say, I've changed my mind. Let's go through Blaine, but I don't want to just be whipping in a lot of the lanes like that, so I was say Blaine. I meant to say over by the airfield, not Sandy Shores, but over a little tiny one where you can run drugs as Trevor in the actual story mode. But we can reach our way over there from here. Everybody stop. Play clean on the traffic. There we go. Everybody actually doing pretty well. Go ahead and take that. Go ahead and turn those takedowns off. Don't need those on, do we? Coming, no sideswipe us here, hopefully. Yeah, we'll just kind of cut through these back roads, kind of get around Sandy. And we get a lot of drunk drivers up here. Guess they don't have a whole lot to do, so alcohol is their form of entertainment. As I've told you and as y'all have seen, we get a lot of intoxicated and DWI individuals up here. He did not stop at all at that one, so you know what, we're going to go ahead and take care of that. This will probably be our one to end it on. Yep, you see our lights, that's a good thing now. Problem is, they are for you, sir. That's not really a great spot. You know what, let's just go ahead and try it. Yeah, we'll see what happens when I'm doing the mimic right now. That'll work right there. And now he's going to take off. So it's glitching out. It's not them actually trying to run. But as you see, that's what it's doing. So, and I've got that button linked to a side panel controller, so it's real quick, easy access. But even if I do Control R, which is the default code for it, I believe, even when you do that in the keyboard, same thing happens. So, do you want to go ahead and grab his plate number? We'll do that in a minute. I guess we've got to talk to him first, but we'll do a plate check from here. Don't mind me, sir. I'm just going to climb on your car. So he seems normal, relaxed, low risk, nothing of interest, so that's good. This is for a Whitney
Robert
Hodges.
Victor 764, a traffic violation.
And y'all do see
Proceed
that.
with caution.
Expired insurance, so. Okay, well, hopefully this is you, Miss Hopkins. We're going to find out.
Show me some ID.
Now she's nervous and sweating, but that's okay. A lot of people would be when they're getting pulled over by police, so. Okay, this is the vehicle owner, so that's good. Let's go ahead and get that registration.
Good day.
She hands that over. Let's see how we're looking.
I appreciate it.
And actually we see the state vehicle registration is also, is that what they said was expired or insurance? I think that's what it said. It's been expired too since, well, I'm taking that back. It's fine. Look at it. It's November of this year. I was reading that as a 1, not 2-1, so that's okay. We'll check out the insurance. I believe this is what was expired.
Thank you kindly.
And yes, oh, it's been expired too. That's not like oh, you're within 30 days. That's a pretty healthy amount. Okay, just hang on there for me, Miss Hodges. We're going to come back here and just run your information real quick. So she's been expired for quite some time. So let's go ahead and open up the computer here, the vehicle records. This is the Buffalo, and yep, we see it. Expired insurance. Everything else is clean. This is her. She's on probation and parole. Let's see, she had arrest for a DWI third offense. Wow, also a robbery. Not really sure how just a simple not having insurance would play with that probation parole, so I'm not going to try to track down any big charges here for her on that. But she is on probation, so you know what, we're going to go ahead and arrest her for the expired insurance, if there is that. Let's see here. Don't see it here. That's all suspended for suspended license, that is. So actually we'll probably just get her for the citation and let the courts handle that. So we'll just go ahead and do one more cruise through here, make sure there's no document stuff. Yeah, it doesn't look like there is. Well, there's a court related. I wonder if we could do anything with that. Nah. Okay, so we'll just go back to vehicle. We'll get back into her. Well, gonna make me go all the way out. That's okay. So we'll jump right back in that computer. So we're going to get her a citation, and then again, she's gonna have to appear for court in that for that anyway. So if that parole or probation was any sort of effect on this, well then that's going to be something they can handle. So we'll just go ahead and we do have the notice to appear, so that's good because she certainly needs to do that. That's all I got her for. I guess she ran a stop sign too, didn't she? That was the actual start of this call, so we are going to go ahead and get her for that. Absolutely. So create one more citation for her, and it was signal signs and failure to stop at a stop sign. So alright, so we've got that taken care of, and now we need to go ahead and get her out of the vehicle because she's not driving it away. If it were expired by a few days, I could maybe work with her, but it's been 7 months nearly, so that's got to change. So, Miss Hodges, I'm going to need you to go ahead and step out of the vehicle here for us. Thank you, ma'am. Okay. Now I want you to
Don't move.
just step over here for me. I don't need to grab you. I just need you to follow me over here, please, ma'am. And that will work. So, I just need you to hang tight real quick. Gonna go ahead and search the vehicle since we are impounding it, make sure there's nothing crazy in there such as weapons and so forth. And let's see, so several rounds of ammo, but nothing illegal about that, so that's good. So we'll just go ahead and get this towed on out of here. Guess we could call the insurance, but she doesn't have any, does she?
Backup needed in Grande Sonora Desert.
Okay, Miss Hodges, here's what's going on. I see you're on parole and probation, but you have no insurance, and you haven't had insurance for a long time, so that's not going to fly. You're going to basically end up with a citation here, so let me go ahead and hand you those real quick. And then we're going to get you out of here with an Uber, because you aren't driving that vehicle. You got to get that taken care of. So we got some more reckless driving. Wow, okay, we're going to go ahead and get that. Ma'am, you get on out of here. Be careful. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. What is this fool doing? Come on, man, really? Come on, I need you to pull over. Is he taking off for me? It sure seems that way. Oh, man. Yep, we need a couple local patrol units out here. I'm going to go ahead and get air on him too,
Grande
one
Sonora
on.
Desert.
Because I'm not losing this guy.
Suspect located. Moving to engage.
Alright.
Copy,
Oh,
dispatch.
goodness, I gotta be careful.
13 is in the area.
Looks like we've got plenty of people here. Watch out, dude. Watch out. I'm passing. I'm passing. Okay, so I thought we were going to end on a simple tow the car away because you haven't had insurance in a while, but nope. Apparently we're going to kick this up to a pursuit. So we're not in the area yet where we can, you know what? Boxing, boxing, boxing. Get out of the car. Out of the car. Out of the car. How about you get your gun and a real gun out? Come on.
Suspect is on foot.
Oh, come on, get the gun. Jesus. God, he got a couple rounds in on us, but jeez. Damn, we got him with one shot at least. The only thing I hate is sometimes it's a pain to get out and have a gun ready. Well, that was a pretty short pursuit. Looks like he's clear. You know what? Let's grab that weapon just in case. Don't want that just lying on the ground. Apparently that's just gonna lie on the ground though. Alright, well our buddy's got him watched right now. So first things first, get ourselves turned off. Okay, good, we were already turned off. That's right, because we were going to call that quits after the last one, but get this thing shut up. Get out of the way here. I'm not going to worry about any traffic control because nobody's really going to roll through here except for our own officers, and he's probably going to panic with me being parked right here, isn't he? So we'll just go ahead and move it right back up here. Goodness, goodness, goodness. Okay, well, he's covering him, so we'll just go ahead and obtain the plate number and also go ahead and search the vehicle while we're at it. We're just going to get him for a simple reckless. He decides to take off on a sealed bag of meth. Okay. And a ripped open empty bag, so I'm going to guess it was meth. But, a machete and a pair of shoes, so, Okay. Well, let's, come over here and search his body, see if we can get an ID, and at least we can look him up in the computer system and see what the heck this was all about. Now we pick up the gun, right? So let's go ahead and search this body. Then we're going to get that towed out of here. We'll get the coroner show up for him. We'll do that here in a second, since it's probably going to take them a minute to get out to us. And let's see, we got some more meth and a pistol. Wow, he was just going for the Grand Slam right there, wasn't he? Nope. Didn't mean to do that, obviously. So we'll come right back over here. I forgot my coroner isn't linked up there, so we'll just request a coroner right here to stop the pit.
Backup needed in Sandy Shores.
Let's pull out the tablet real quick. Let's check out what was going on with him. It doesn't really matter. He's dead, but just kind of curious to see a gauntlet. Stolen. So, wasn't even his. It was Miss Hanson. So, arrest warrant for aggravated battery with a deadly weapon. We were going to get him, of course, for attempted murder of an officer, but we got him dead. Also, reckless driving, but this kind of explains why he was running, of course, and not to mention the vehicle was stolen. So, goodness, we had a lot that we could have got there, but we're going to call it quits because clearly it didn't end well for him. But let's go ahead and get this tow. Or did I already call the tow? No, I don't think I did. So.
Flatbed,
There's our
backup
corner.
required in Sandy Shores.
So while they're showing up here doing that, we're going to go ahead and call it quits, but check out these court cases real quick that we had. So they're going to go ahead and take care of him. So we had a couple here. We had Miss Lily Ward. So that was the one that we got the ANPR hit for a wanted individual for a shootout. And of course, her and the person she were with popped out with a gun, and she came out with a nightstick. But she got drug paraphernalia, Percocet, Ritalin, battery on law enforcement officer. So I know a lot of times in a lot of states here, if even if you pull out a nightstick, you're with someone that pulls a gun, you can both get the more serious charge. But I'm not playing it that way because I don't know exactly if those states or if those laws are consistent everywhere. Probably not, but I'm sure in the South where I'm from, they're rampant. But at any rate, so she got no prison for all that. She was fined $116 granted probation, wasn't guilty for the Percocet or the Ritalin, and then fined $856 bucks for the in probation for the aggravated battery on me. Okay, well she got out of it pretty easy, didn't she? Okay, well, this is that last woman that we got running a stop sign. She had expired insurance, so $225. It's not too bad. And then failure to stop at a stop sign, so just another fine. So I guess the probation didn't mess with that, but that's okay. So that was a pretty fun episode. Quite crazy, without a doubt. So we're going to go ahead and call it there. Hopefully everyone has a great evening. Again, like I said, I'm actually going to be out of town all of next week. So the 26th through the 2nd, 3rd, whatever it is. So I will be out of town. I am going to try to have some stuff pre-recorded, so you should see at least a few videos from me while I'm gone that week, and I'll figure out what schedule. Probably do like a Monday, Wednesday, Friday upload on those. But yeah, we're going to call it a great evening. I appreciate everybody coming out, watching, and thank you for the support, the subscribes, likes, and notification bells, all that fun stuff. So y'all have a great evening, and we will catch you next time with some more LSPDFR.